It's fine. But anyway, San Diego FC, they are going to play the final road match against the Portland Timbers in what this media blast calls San Diego FC will play a return of MLS action here this weekend as they prepare against the Portland Timbers in the final game of the season on MLS Decision Day.
MLS they didn't do the thing where they added the sponsor as well. No, it's okay. I know technically, like anytime they mention the playoffs, they have to say the MLS, the Audi, MLS
the Audi. They did not.
Do you say Audi or Audi?
What do I
don't know. I'm never going to drive an Audi.
Audi.
I doubt I'm ever going to be in an Audi car. So,
well, I'm always an innie. Severance joke.
I actually have an Audi. Do you have an innie or an Audi belly button?
Dude,
what is that? Is that too personal? Bro? I feel like belly buttons aren't that deep.
That's literally just a wow. Okay, that's inside me, bro. What are you doing asking?
Or it's outside you. Apparently, I guess it's inside.
It is an innie. So yeah, we're fine.
I have an Audi.
Okay, so you'll never know the pain of getting stuff lost in there. San Diego FC go into the Audi 20 MLS Cup 2020 edition. Yeah, Abe is more of a BMW guy. No, he's the other Germans. The other German brand, Volkswagen. Yeah, see, you know who created the Volkswagen? Let me tell you. Severance is mind-blowing, an amazing show. Absolutely. Do you watch Severance? You should watch it.
No, I haven't watched it.
You should. So they'll enter the 34th and final regular season of the match and its inaugural season after a stunning road win, 4-2 against the Houston Dynamo. What did you lose in any belly button? Well, you can wait for the after dark part of this, Philippe. Or maybe if you beat me at FIFA, I'll tell you right away. They also had they're going to have a community grand opening. So shout out to SDFC. More of these little mini pitches across is going to be in Colina del Sol. So shout out to the community aspect of that. But San Diego FC no longer in control of their own destiny, potentially. Well, the thing about Decision Day is that every team plays at the same time.
Yes, which is good.
Correct.
It's good because then technically teams could like take things off, not really care as much, do things with that nature. So it's all happening at the same time. Like the timing wise, still technically it could be like, oh, this team won already or this team lost already because of just like halftime or stoppage time. So it could be like during the game, you understand like that you won the Western Conference or something, or if you hold on to it.
Yeah.
It'll be. Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
This is what's at stake for San Diego FC. San Diego FC will clinch the #1 seed in the conference if San Diego win against Portland and Vancouver loses against a team that doesn't really have much to play for. Are they still playing against?
Dallas is in the 8th spot right now. So
yeah,
they need, and then 41 points. The San Jose is in 11th place with 38 points. So they're definitely still need a result.
Yeah, correct. So they can still win, but not make the #1 seed. It's not on their destiny. They just have to game watch over with Vancouver, which Vancouver, ever since Mueller came in, has turned into a completely different team, but it's a sharpened knife, that Vancouver team.
Yeah, so in that scenario, you end up in 2nd place, but there's also the scenario where you end up in 4th place, I think, because Minnesota has 58 points. So definitely, like Minnesota could get a win, LAFC could get a win, LAFC could get a draw, and if you're tied on points and you lose, then I think you still have the advantage because first tiebreaker is wins. And then it's gonna be weird, man. Like Minnesota, who'd Minnesota play?
Minnesota will be playing. We can just look it up right here.
I'm trying to pull it up.
They play
LA Galaxy.
Beat you.
That could be interesting. See, like LA Galaxy is playing spoiler for San Diego FC to get a number 2 spot or LAFC to even get a 2 spot. Like it's gonna be weird. Every
Vancouver,
team's gonna be like trying though. I think that's
yeah.
guaranteed. I think early on in the season we kind of thought like, maybe you're resting at this point. You're not going as hard, but like you definitely want to be one of those. Like the higher seed you get, the more likely as well you're gonna be able to host more home playoff games.
Well, does San Diego want to host home playoff games? Is the thing. Like,
Yeah.
they
haven't been the best team at home. That's for sure. They are the best team on the road.
If they can, that's so strange to say. Like usually it's like, oh, if they can get a win on the road, they'll clinch for sure. Like San Diego FC, you have to do the opposite. Say if they can win one game at home, they'll be fine because they do better away. And whether away it's the second game or the first game, whichever one you end up winning, like just make sure you win at home one game. You have to give your home fans one victory to move on to the next phase. You have to. You go ahead and get the result away. San Diego FC is capable of that, but you're one win away at home in front of your fans to have a chance to go and keep going into the playoffs and not be in the same place with the Padres where and just get booted out in the first round. From revenue perspective, they must want to know. I mean, sure, why not? Like it's revenue perspective, not just on a short term, but even long term, right? Like this is how you build fans. You're still an inaugural team. You're still a team that's trying to ingrain yourself and win the hearts of a city that may initially look at the sport as a secondary sport and just kind of turn their nose up to it. And we've seen it. We've seen the people that were even now still talking about, well, the Chargers aren't here. Like, okay, well, you have San Diego FC, you have San Diego Wave, you have these teams. How much revenue is going to come in for the squad? At some point, there's revenue incoming from elsewhere for San Diego FC that makes any revenue almost irrelevant for what you earn in San Diego through MLS. And that's just because Mr. Mansour and company just have unlimited funds.
Yeah, and also they have to share they definitely have to share a portion of their revenue with Snapdragon and SDSU.
Yeah. So you rent more, you rent more days out, you rent different things, you are losing stuff. Winning at Portland will be a tough task. Do you guys think Bombino plays since he didn't get many minutes with USA? I think so. We will see Bombino out there especially because
I don't know if he starts though.
I don't know if he starts, but we've heard Mikey Vara say that he doesn't have healthy enough fullbacks that can go full 90. Will Bombino be added to that rotation of not full 90? Probably right now. And they'll just kind of make sure that they nurse him back into fitness so he can run an entire game. And then you free up some space, some substitutes over on the right-hand side for some defending at the end of the game that you may need.
Yeah. And then Pedro Soma as well. I think he was kind of becoming like an important substitute in the midfield for Mikey Vara. So I could definitely also see Pedro Soma getting important minutes. Durant Free's coming back. I don't think he'll be featuring very much, but I wish Durant Free got some minutes that they like. Do you think it was a SDFC directive to not play as many minutes? That's very possible. You don't think so?
I don't think so, especially with the positive aspect of Mikey Vara being so willing to please take him. Like take them. Like they want this for the kids. They want this for the development of them. And for you're saying over here, Gustavo, like, oh, they played like 20 minutes. He played like 20 minutes across the entire tournament.
No? 45.
Yeah. And even in that amount, but it's a matter of consistency in training, consistency in legs, because he wasn't playing a full 90 like he's used to. He kind of toned it down. So you're going to have to work those legs back up to a full 90. So yeah, he might be fresh. He might have fresh legs, but he doesn't have the conditioning to go a full 90 right now. And maybe he does. And the thing, he's a young kid. They like spring chickens. They're able to come back. But I know for sure Mikey Varas and company are infinitely happy to see him coming back to the team.
Yeah, 100%. And yeah, like SDFC Nation says here, the travel time is definitely going to be a little bit of a factor, especially for a young player. But also, like, didn't Andre Dreyer get like almost a full 90 when he came back from the national team one time?
Mm-hmm.
Like it all depends on who the player is, how they react to everything. I think there were games where I think after the All-Star break, didn't Mike Vadas have them training by themselves in Minnesota? Was it right? Like
they flew them into the away game, and then the team would meet them there, and then go from there. But
but this Portland game is going to be very interesting. I think I if I had to guess at this point, I don't think they would play Portland in the playoffs, just because they'd have to stay at second place, and Portland would have to stay in 7th place. And if Austin's got 47 points though, so it first goes to win. Yeah, Portland could stay in 7th place, but I don't expect LAFC and Minnesota both to lose their games. I expect at least one of those to win.
Yeah, Patty McNair also almost got a goal versus Germany, but it was called offsides. But I think Philippe actually mentioned it early in the day, is that the best thing is that there were no injuries, and they got some good minutes. Travel time does factor in, but now I see what Gustavo saying. Well, if that's the case, then just don't send them. And I got some bad news for you, Gustavo. It's going to keep happening because that's what San Diego FC is. San Diego FC is going to send those young talents out to their national teams. They're going to send them and just say next man up and just try to plug and play whoever. And maybe they're not going to be as fortunate to be in the position that they are in playoffs in other seasons, but this is not going to stop anytime soon, whether it's with Mikey Varas or not. Also, the goals that Morocco scored in the U.S. were really bad. Bombino would have helped that game. That game I saw, it was pretty rough. Portland can only move down to 8th. Austin has tiebreaker. That's 619 soccer.
It's gonna be weird, man.
It's gonna be interesting, but for sure there is a final matchup in the regular season of play in MLS in the inaugural season. Kind of crazy that it has now come and gone for San Diego FC, but they were going to be playing away Providence Park, one of the premier stadiums and atmospheres in MLS. I mean, you've gone to a Timbers game. You went to school?
I went to a Thorns game, actually.
Thorns game. Oh, okay.
When they played the Wave in the 2022 NWSL playoffs. That was, I think Crystal Dunn scored a game winner from an unreal spot. I think Taylor Korniak at the time scored a header for the Wave in like the first 15 minutes, and it was just, that atmosphere is just completely unreal. And I'm looking forward to how it sounds for San Diego FC as well. I've watched a couple of Portland Timbers games. I have a couple of friends that are Timbers fans, part of the Timbers Army, just from my time up in Oregon. So it's going to be interesting to see how much they show out, because they, like, if they do end up playing 4 games consecutively in a row, this is the type of stuff that like creates rivalries for, like, organically, like obviously the San Diego LA, San Diego versus San Jose, all the California ones, those are just like regional stuff. But games like this, if you're going to be playing each other in the playoffs and the last game of the season, this is the type of stuff that could be remembered for years to come.
And why not have one of the best, most historic teams in MLS be part of that, rivalry, and have a premier team be a rival for you. SDFC Nation, our buddy, says that I'm looking forward to seeing how Pellegrino does, and if he puts together 2 consecutive performances. That's going to be very interesting to look at. And if he does, then, that's great. But remember, he was good because he came on for Chucky. And so does that mean Chucky isn't firing on all cylinders? What does that mean moving forward? We heard Mikey Vada say that was a tactical decision to get Chucky out of the game at halftime, not a minutes, not a legs rest, not a load management. No. It was a tactical decision to put Pellegrino and take Chucky Lozano out of that match. So Esteban says a tie 2-2. Okay. This is the most important pick'em of the year, because it comes down to this. San Diego FC predictions. Abe, just like San Diego Wave, you are absolved. You're out. You're fine. You did.
I'm the champion.
You are the champion. All right. Cool.
Champ is here.
I have a 1-point lead on Chiva. Whoever loses has to walk about 7 hours from the studio to Snapdragon Stadium on the first game of next year. Chiva has already texted you. Just for the fun of it, Abe, what's your prediction?
My prediction is SanDiego.FC tie.
So just like 1-1.
1-1. Just 1-1 tie. Pretty boring. I agree with Esteban. Tough game. SDFC is still weird on the striker position. I think Pellegrino obviously had a great game, but that was coming on in the second half. Also, no Chucky Lozano. And 619 Soccer also makes a good point. Like, Mexico plays tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a chance that he starts. I don't think he hasn't been starting, right? Like, I don't think he started that first game with the Selección.
Yeah.
So I doubt Lozano starts, and it'll be let's say he plays 45. You're not going to expect a full game out of Chucky, but maybe that helps because Pellegrino was good. I don't know, man.
So
maybe I do know. I know ball. I have way more wins than you guys.
Abe knows ball. STFC Nation. I agree. Paul Naku says 32 SanDiego FC. SanDiego FC win 2-1. STFC Nation 2-1. Also by Felipe Recto. 3-1 by SanDiego FC by Jeff. You know the prediction for Chiva. I haven't predicted it yet. So I will. Oh my God.
This is tough, man.
It's just tough because literally anything can happen. SanDiego FC. Do they have what it takes to beat Portland? Oh boy. Where's Portland at? What do they need?
They're 7th place right now. They have 44 points. They're 3 points ahead of Dallas.
But there's no way that if they lose, they're out, right? There's no risk.
No, they could if they clinched a playoff spot. So
okay, so they're fine.
But they don't want to play that extra game, or I wouldn't want to play that extra game.
They don't, because it's tight. They are road warriors. Okay, relax. 4-0. SDFC, tranquilos. 1-1 says playback. See, road warriors, but not enough to keep a clean sheet. This is a home game. This prediction would be much different. Portland really playing for the draw. Just looking at their games, not like Portland has been fun, fire, or anything.
Does the weather help you? I'm gonna look up the weather right now.
Because SanDiego FC's style does get affected by the weather.
Maybe I shouldn't have told you this. No, it's okay. It's okay. On Saturday. Wait, no, they're playing on Sunday. On Sunday, there is it's low is 46, high is 56, and it's going to be raining.
Oh man,
it will be precipitating. 90% chance.
That plays into Portland.
Like the game's at 6, right?
Yeah.
So at 6, it'll be like a 30% chance. Oh, dude, a decision day in the rain. This is like the type of stuff that you remember for years, especially if it's like a tough, like muddy game. It's not. So okay, it's an artificial pitch though.
So wonderful. So what Chiva says.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you at all. I'm not going to give you any hints.
No, but after I say it, right? After I say it, you're going to describe it. So mathematically speaking, if I choose the same answer that Chiva does,
but different. Oh, if you guys choose the same exact answer, then it's a tie, right? I mean, then no matter what, it's
a tie. Well, it's on Saturday, right? It's on not Sunday.
It's on Sunday, yeah.
Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, I said Saturday. I meant Sunday. Yeah, 90% chance of rain on Sunday, but 30% at 6 o'clock, according to Apple Weather or whatever. Do they play? It's decision days on Sunday, right? Am I tripping?
I think you might be tripping.
Yeah, it's on Saturday. My bad.
Saturday, yeah, Saturday, October 18th.
Okay,
Saturday, October 18th, guys.
Saturday. Yeah, sorry, I'm misinformation.
Is it turf at Providence Park?
Yes.
So then that does make the ball slicker and it doesn't muddy it. Saturday's decision day, yes.
And the chance of rain only gets higher as the night goes on Saturday.
I say San Diego FC is going to be in a competitive match against Portland Timbers on a cold, rainy day in Portland. San Diego FC will win 3-2. I locked
San
it
Diego
in.
FC will win 3-2.
Yeah.
You
What
and
is your-
Chiva do not have the same result.
Okay.
So that's not a good thing for you, because if it was the exact same result, then there's no chance he could have beaten you.
Okay.
But he has a different answer. He believes that San Diego FC will also win
Okay.
2-1.
2-1.
So technically speaking, best case scenario for Chiva
2-1.
is that you guys both tie and we go to penalty kicks, a penalty shootout for the final.
Wow, 5 goals. Who gets the goals for San Diego FC? Honors Dreyer, Pellegrino, and Sverskov.
Yeah, 3-2 is crazy out of you, if I'm being completely honest.
It is. It's wild. 2-1 is a popular opinion. Yeah, well, guess what? I wasn't a popular kid. That's why I have my own show now.
There's been a lot of funky games in Portland, though, over the
Yes,
years.
there has.
Like
Yes,
a lot
there
of high
has.
scoring, weird stuff.
Oh,
Dude,
this is it.
This is gonna be
This is it.
intense.
This is
3-2,
gonna be
like 2-1 versus 3-2.
Mm.
And I hope, honestly, I hope Chivas right, just so you guys can do a penalty shootout,
Okay, I'm down for that.
and then you could maybe you probably have the advantage in that, but
I do 100% every single time. Yeah. No question. If I try, yeah, there's no question. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else for San Diego FC? There's going to be this game Saturday, decision day. We'll be back with Chromaniacs as well to preview a little bit more here on Thursday. Anything else, Abe?
San Diego FC wise, I think that's about it. Yep. MLS. When did the MLS playoffs start? After that, right?
Yes.
It's October 24th. It's not like immediately after.
Yeah, it's Wednesday, October 22nd. It will be the first match for the wild card, and then the best of 3 starts on October 24th. 24th into Saturday, December 6th. Jeez, that's 2 months of playoffs. Oh my God, that's brutal. But yeah,
it's gonna be a nutty time. I will be out of town, unfortunately. I'm going to Oaxaca.
Oh, look at that! I love that.
For the other Muertos.
When are those community fields open? Will there be an event? Yes. So I think I mentioned that earlier. It's going to be a community event on Tuesday. That's tomorrow. In partnership with a local community organization, San Diego FC is hosting a grand reopening of the newly refurbished multi-sports use court at Colina del Sol with a celebratory ribbon cutting event Tuesday, October 14th. So that's going to be open to the community in collaboration with Qualcomm Technologies. This is all per San Diego FC. Feature a brief speaking program with remarks from the project people, instrumental in bringing this together. Parts and Rec. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, that's a. Do you want to talk about this MVP race? I was thinking about that over the weekend.
Let's see.
Do you have any strong thoughts about this? Because I feel like that's the only other thing left San Diego FC wise.
I think the honors Dreyer deserves it as much as Messi, but Messi's going to win it because of the name, and Messi's.
It's not just the name though, dude. Argentina was playing this weekend in Miami, and then Messi decided to play for Miami. That's what happened, right?
Yes.
Like, Anders Dreyer is in Denmark right now.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think it's going to be one of these things where people in their hearts are going to know, San Diego FC's Anders Dreyer probably deserved to win MVP, but in everybody's hearts, he's going to be the MVP, but it's going to be awarded to Messi. Like, it's unless something crazy happens against Portland.
Messi's got more goals. He almost has the same amount of assists as him, right?
In less time than Anders Dreyer's too.
Yeah, no, it's got to be Messi, man.
Are we going to get season player ratings next week? Yeah.
Grades? Are we doing ratings or grades? We could do that. Yeah.
Grades or ratings? I think I'm down. for either of those. And in your opinion, what is successful first season count for SDFC? Is it already a successful season? Yes. Is it going to deep into playoffs or winning the MLS Cup? It's already successful. If it ends right now with an elimination tomorrow for San Diego FC, it's been successful.
It's a plus. Like no matter what at this point,
Yeah.
I think it's a plus. Anything more is just complete house money. Getting first round of the obviously you don't want to get bounced in the first round. I think the only thing that could like make it feel like a failure is if you just like completely get smoked in the first round, but at least being competitive.
Dreyer's hat trick hopefully on Sunday and maybe compete. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. That's the 3-2 right there on a Dreyer hat trick. Happy at this point. So many amazing memories. Yeah, no, it's cool. SD Wyatt, one of the cool accounts, San Diego FC fan is actually. Yeah, he's actually doing a rewind of the season of like, hey, like these are the best moments from the season, first inaugural season in SDFC. So,
what do you think the most memorable moment this season?
Look, for me personally, Chucky Lozano going down and getting that against LA Galaxy and getting that defensive slide tackle and then bringing it back up, like incredible. Like that moment encapsulated a lot of what was promised for San Diego against LA, a day game, like all the bright lights. Like it was a great moment where everything kind of was perfect for San Diego FC at that time. So that in general, that game here at home at Snapdragon Stadium was good. First win over Galaxy, that was pretty good to see, to experience it up there. For
me, I think it might be the first first LAFC game in LA where you beat Sun. Like that
one was good. Being there was actually pretty insane for that day. That was a really good match too. You were able to survive it, and people were saying no. Like you had every excuse to lose that game against Sunny, and to be able to, come back and not allow them to score, even though you had some very good luck on your side, is very fortunate. San Diego hosting LA Galaxy was an iconic game. Yes, for many reasons. Some unfortunate. Yeah, lessons were learned that game for many reasons. Like lessons have been learned this season. Lessons have been learned by Frontera SanDiego. Like in general, like it's been growing pains through a lot of different things, but it takes conditioning. It takes a lot of intense energy to bring it every single day. And congratulations to the supporter section, all the groups, all the 7 original and supporter groups, independent of what the club funnels money wise, or just kind of funnels and makes it not as independent sometimes. But at the end of the day, like it's a give and take, and they have a good relationship, and hopefully that carries forward, and it makes a lot of people happy, and it makes people want to go watch the games. I know people independent of this whole thing that I know that don't know I do this soccer thing, but at work, like they're part of Barra 18, and it's just kind of cool getting to see their stories and their development. And I'll ask them, "Oh, how was the game this weekend? Oh, it was crazy, like this and this and this, like blah blah blah." I was like, "Oh, it's awesome. Like maybe I'll go to one of these games one day." Oh, okay, you should. I was like, okay. But yeah, so LAFC game was very, very good as well. Yeah, I mean, this club went through the chance in the first couple of home games.
That was the first ever game, and then Chucky Lozano got injured in the first half as well.
Yeah. And then for them to, again, in the context of the season, to still be able to come back and have the first place spot for so long is insane. Iloski's 4 goals against Vancouver was memorable. We'll do a whole wrap up for the season for San Diego FC and San Diego Wave once those seasons do conclude in the off season. So stay tuned to that.
Yeah, we got to save those things for the off season.
Yeah,